Hey YouTube, I'm Arwen, the professional joy seeker. I'm also a professional tarot consultant. If you want to get a reading, head to tarotbyarwen.com and click on Work with Arwen and Tarot Conversations to find out how. I'm often sent things to review, and I really appreciate it. I love giving my opinion. And I want you to remember this is my opinion. That's all this is. This is a book by Brigit Esselmont, aka Biddy of Biddy Tarot. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Tarot Card Meanings. And this is a meaty tome, y'all. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening in here. Now, if I'm going to give a star system of 1 to 5 stars like they do on Amazon, I'm going to probably give it 3.5 stars. Now, that seems like a harsh score, right? But bear with me. I have some inherent things about certain words, right? So when you tell me it's the ultimate guide, I immediately go, oh yeah, really? So, but Biddy's been teaching for a long time. She's got like 1,000 or more, thousands of people that she's taught how to read tarot. She's got a place on her website where you can go and learn and do readings for others. So she's got a real system built up. So do not discount her knowledge. So, title aside, it's a big book. On the back, it says the only guide to tarot card meanings you'll ever need. Uh, no. Now, she actually disclaims herself here in the beginning by saying, and let me find it. Where is it? I marked everything, y'all. Heart. There it is. Let me find the little heart sticker. Because I really like what she said here. She says, what? I learned to read from the heart, not the book. And she says, she designed this as a learning resource, and she thinks reading the book between tarot readings, but putting the book down and going with your intuition is the best thing. So I really like that. um I thought that was really well done. Let me get my sticker out so I know I've talked about that. She does say there are no right or wrong tarot card meanings, and she invites you over and over that you can join her online classes and take her online stuff. No harm in that, y'all. If you're gonna put a book out, you might as well market yourself and your other things that you offer. Love the quick reference chart that she's got here on the majors, right? She does. I don't know if you can see. It's just very well done. Um, I kind of wish instead of doing the up down triangle, she might have used some other more meaningful symbols like the planets or stuff like that. But there's some white space, so you can add to it if you like. And I think that's very useful. I love having quick glance guides like that. And then she dives right in to the article and uses pictures. Let me see. I want to make sure she. I always check on copyright stuff because it's super important to me that people have copyrights. Illustration from the Radiant Rider Way, used with permission. Awesome. So as a writer, I think that's super important. Now, in the different, I want to show you like what we have for each card. You get keywords, you get quotes, you get description, and then you get more. You get, I can't read it backwards. You get general, career, work, finances, meanings, personality types. Now, the personality types I have some issues with around, and some of them. We'll talk about that later. Relationship and love. And then don't stop there. Keep turning. There's more. There's spirituality, well-being, and health. Suggested card combinations. So she talks about if the Fool and the Star could be blind faith in a positive sense and a belief in new possibilities. That's nice. She does go into reverse tarot card meetings. Very short, right? Very short, but that's okay. Suggested card combinations on the reversals. And she does that for each of the various cards. And here I wrote, oh, the combinations. I really enjoyed her combinations. I thought that was a nice springboard. There's a little bit of white space in some places where you can maybe put some more of your own in there. Magician and the Eight of Pentacles, incredible focus and concentration, especially at work or in your studies. So yeah, those really worked for me. I enjoyed those. Some of them I didn't agree with, but that's okay. This is somebody's subjective work, right? And then I have personality, personality, personality. Let's skip to the quote one first. I really love the King of Pentacles. Now, one thing here, for me, her suits are out of order. She uh, she puts the suits in. Let's see. Yeah, she starts the suits with cups, then goes to pentacles, then goes to swords, and then goes to wands. For me, that's out of order, big time. Air is first, fire, then water, then earth. So that for me, that's very confusing. But that again, subjective. That's me. The quote for the King of Pentacles is great. She does quotes for each of them. This one is, a wise man does not just wait for the right opportunity, he creates the right opportunity. It says author unknown. I'll have to look that up. Here's one from Jim Ron, who I don't know. A good objective of leadership is to help those who are doing poorly to do well, and to help those who are doing well to do even better. Now, there are some formatting errors in here. You can see that quote's broken up. That's a it's a Create Space. This is a Create Space book. She self-published it, so that's something that it's hard to catch. If you have a really good line editor, they're supposed to catch that. And then the last quote, leader in its most important sense means being the agent of your own life, influencing the things you care about most in the world to make it a richer life. And I love that key into who the King of Pentacles is. Now, let's look at some of the personalities. Personality for the Four of Cups, typically quite self-absorbed, internally focused, introspective, selfish, apathetic, and at times withdrawn. I find that fairly negative, and that was my biggest problem with a lot of the personality stuff, was it seemed to really focus on the downside of stuff. The Four of Cups person can also be somebody who's very in touch with their feelings. uh, you know they're more of a spiritual emotional person, and it's just, I don't know. When you read the whole thing, the Four of Cups personality is typically quite self absorbed, internally focused, introspective, selfish, apathetic, and at times withdrawn. They prefer to think before they act, taking as much time as they need to process their thoughts and feelings before making a commitment. You will often hear, I need to go away and have a think about that first. Do not be too concerned either when you offer what you think is an exciting proposition, and the Four of Cups personality simply nods with little sign of emotion or gratefulness. Um, they simply need more time to think about it and whether it aligns with their needs. Now, I found that a little judgy. We don't get to tell somebody else whether their need to think about something is good or bad. Now, the Six of Swords personality type may be someone who is going through a period of transition themselves and experiencing some regret or sadness about what they must leave behind. This may also reflect someone who is quite glum or depressed about life in general and may just be doing the bare minimum to get through each day, perhaps a bit like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Now, I'm really not on board with that one, because for me, the Six of Cups is somebody who is moving from bad times to better times. So there's going to be a hopeful outlook going on there, right? There's going to be an upbeat to that. And then here with the Queen of Swords, I really like this one. Uh, Highly intelligent, assertive, decisive, independent, honest, and well respected. Prefers intelligent humor to crass or toilet humor. So that one was a good one. I wanted to leave you with one of the good ones. Um, Overall, I think this is a book that will be very useful to somebody who is learning. And uh, I do wish there'd been a index in the back. I think indexes make a book. I know it's really difficult indexing books like this, but I think it's something that's necessary. There's a final word from her. She says, congratulations on making it to the end of the Ultimate Guide. Not sure that it's a book you want to just work through straight through, but you might. And again, she talks about developing your own tarot card meetings and suggest some of her work. Now she's got, you can see that this was also meant to be an ebook, because these are going to be links, and that looks a little weird to me in a print book. But hey, again, formatting issues. Overall, 3.5 stars, 3.75. We're going to go up a little bit. Like I said, I've got a few issues with it, but I think overall it's a really meaty book. It's got a lot in there. It's got some good margins. You've got room where you can make your own notes in there. You can annotate stuff. Price point's a little high. That's probably a create space issue, because they take so much money um, on their end. So, I do think it's an investment, but I think it's an investment worth making if you want a book that you can just flip to and get some ideas on different cards, and maybe use it in your own work, in your own tarot journal. When you're working on cards, you can go and look at Biddy's meanings. You can, get other books and look at their meanings and synthesize so it becomes your meaning. That's the most important thing about any book. And I really think Biddy hits on that nicely in her introduction. So, yeah, the ultimate guide to tarot card meanings. It's worth looking at, y'all. It is worth looking at. It goes on sale on, let me go look, because I had it pulled up here and I forgot to write it down. April 10th. April 10th. So that's what? About 2 weeks from now? Yeah, about 2 weeks from now. So I hope that you'll check it out. I put a link down on the bottom so you can pre-order it on Amazon. Pre-orders help. So if you know you want it, go pre-order it. That helps the Amazon algorithms. And also put up your review. A review of any book helps the author, good, bad, and different. It will bump the book up. The book needs like 50 reviews for Amazon to actually take note of it. So, Brigit, thank you so much for sending me your book. Really appreciate it. I enjoyed looking through it. I enjoyed skimming and reading, and I'm going to use it to dive in a little bit more. And keep writing, woman. Keep writing. Seek joy, y'all. Pass it on.